Okay, this is exercise 14, exercise 15 from unit test 2. And these are calculus type exercises which rely on you understanding the structure of basic elementary algebra and algebra 2. And they are the kinds of issues that hurt students in the calculus. So we want to be sure that these things are sound for you. Um, as you look at this question 14, and again, look at the structure, you see the multiplied forms separated by an addition sign. As you inspect each one of those forms, you see a quantity x minus 5 here. You see a quantity x minus 5 here. This one raised to the second power, of course, x minus 5 here to the first power, understood. And then uh, likewise, here you see a 2x plus 1 to the fourth power and a 2x plus 1 to the third power. All right? So the shared items are noted. And don't forget, you have a multiple of 2 right here and a multiple of 8 right here. So you factor out the lowest power you see for each term. Here we have a 2 to the first. And 8, of course, is a multiple of 2. So we're going to factor out a 2. The x minus 5 in the first term appears once, so we factor out x minus 5 to the first. And the 2x plus 1 quantity appears in the first part of the expression to the fourth power, and in the second part of the expression appears to the third power, and so we factor it out to the third power. Now, typically what you'll see is people will make a bracket there. It means nothing more than a parenthesis. And now what you consider is what's left of each of these pieces after you divide by the selected common elements. Well, of course, the 2 divided by 2 is going to be a multiple of 1. Likewise, the x minus 5 divided by x minus 5 is a factor of 1. And the 2x plus 1 to the fourth divided by 2x plus 1 to the third is going to leave you with a 2x plus 1 to the first. Okay? The second part of the expression, the 8 divided by the 2, gives you a 4. The x minus 5 squared divided by x minus 5 to the first is going to leave you with an x minus 5. Subtract the exponents when you divide common base quantities. And then 2x plus 1 to the third was divided by 2x plus 1 to the third, so that's a multiple of 1. All that's left to do is handle the PEMDAS situation left in the brackets. And when you do that, it should be fairly apparent that we get 2x plus 1 plus 4x minus 20 when we do the distributive property. And then the 2x and the 4x can be combined, as can the constant 1 and the constant minus 20. So we get a final answer of 2 times x minus 5 times 2x plus 1 to the third times 6x minus 19. Final answer for number 14. Okay. Similar in form and content, question number 15. Again, looking for shared elements. The x plus 2 quantity appears in both pieces, and the x minus 3 quantity appears in both pieces. We have a constant 3 and a constant 2, no common multiple there. Factoring out the lowest power of the x plus 2, we're going to factor out x plus 2 squared. And the x minus 3 squared and the x minus 3 to the first, we're going to factor out x minus 3 to the first power. That leaves us with, in the first part of the expression, the 3. The x plus 2 squared was factored out, but we will still have an x minus 3 to the first power. Again, when you divide common base terms, you subtract the exponents. This is to the first power. You subtract it from 2, and you're left with the first power. The minus sign the x plus 2 to the third power. We factored out x plus 2 squared, and so we're left with an x plus 2 to the first. And the multiple of 2 is still there. Of course, the x minus 3 was divided by x minus 3, and so that's a multiple formed. Now, again, in the brackets, doing the elementary algebra that appears there, we get 3x minus 9, and we get minus 2x minus 4. And make sure you see where that's coming from. Of course, the 2 is being distributed, and so that's what's happening there. Now, finally, we write our final answer of x plus 2 squared times x minus 3 times x minus 13. And final answer. Okay, so those are questions of 14 and 15 from Unit 2, and we hope you found them helpful. If you have any other questions, as always, make sure you let us know.